Hey guys, what's going on? So, with the light dark Cocomarus probably right around the corner with Rebirth, or maybe it's been announced already, I don't know. Probably they're the next Rebirth unit, maybe it's for sure that they are. Regardless, we're going to be going over the light dark ones, and as per usual in these guides, since I've never actually done a Cocomaru review, I'm going to quickly go over the fire, water, and wood ones as well. So first up, we got the Fire Cocomaru. He has a 60% one-turn attack down on his 3-star, and 40% one-turn sleep on the 5-star. Absolutely horrible Astromon. We have the Nat 2-star Kilobat, very easy to farm with 100% attack down for 1 turn, and that's just a sad sleep chance there. Defender, there's his stats, don't even build him. Water Cocomaru, oh god, recovery down. And now we have Wood Cocomaru, an actually somewhat decent Astromon. I built one as well on my little account. Got him to Evo 3, he served me well for a bit. Decent stun chance there, 70% for a turn. Sap kind of came back into use with the golems having more HP and can be useful some other places. 60%, 1 sap 2 turns is a little bit, you know, average I guess. He's an attacker as well, so he'll do some decent damage. There's his stats. I would probably build him pretty much balanced though, so because he is kind of just a stat dude there as well with stun and sap, so I wouldn't build him too glassy, probably balanced, so attack, defense, HP. But yeah, so the main focus of this video is obviously going to be the light and dark Cocomarus. I'm not sure if they've fixed their typing yet, or if it still says they're attackers. Nope, they fixed it to tank. He had attacker there, and I was very confused because he's an HP aggressor, and that kind of really confused me, but whatever, it is what it is. There's not much to say about his skills. He's an HP aggressor. Very much like Dark Horan, Dark Wolf. He's practically exactly the same as Light Jean. Light Jeans, Light Genie, Light John. I don't know how the hell to say it, I don't really care. Also a tank, also a very good aggressor. Looking at their stats, she has a lot actually. 43k base HP at Evo 3 level 60, and he only has 37k. I'm wondering what's up with that. Jean's HP here is actually just quite 43k, Jesus Christ. What's up with defense? 16k for her, 17.5k, so he wins a little bit in that department. He has a lot of basically useless attack, and I hate recovery, and he has a lot more of that as well. So not as good as Jean just stat-wise, because obviously their skills and even element are the same. Very, very close to the same Astromon, but I still think Jean is better. But he is an HP aggressor, and I would just build him 2 HPs and a crit rate on the Ruin set. This is debatable if it's really better or worse to go with a Ruin set and crit rate and all of that. I think it's worth it. Like even when my Cupid lands a critical, and he's kind of like a, you know, he's a healer, but he has HP aggression on his 3-star skill, and it's freaking amazing when he crits, even though he, even as a dark unit, still has that 50% crit damage because he's a healer. So I would definitely recommend going Ruin set to get closer to 100% crit damage, and also because he's a light type, he will have 20% natural crit rate, which means getting him up to or around 100% crit rate should be a little bit easier than it would be for every other element. All around, I think he's the better of the two, light and dark, just because of how universally useful he can be. Also quite similar to light Nike, but obviously HP instead of defense. The cool difference there is a defense break doesn't affect him nearly as much as it does Nike. I'm not saying HP aggressors are better than defense aggressors, but there is that there. And on my Dark Horn, for example, that has saved my ass many times. So hopefully I can pull a light Cocomaru, would be really happy about that. Regardless, we're going to be moving... Wait, hold on a second. We haven't checked his variant yet. Boom, there it is. What a surprise. Moving on to the Dark Cocomaru, I thought he was supposed to be a tank as well, but apparently he's balanced. He has 70% 2-turn attack down, which is not bad. It's pretty good. Higher than usual chance, and for 2 turns, it's solid. And then the kind of niche blind skill on the 5-star skill, also 70 for 2 turns. It's okay. The cool thing about Cocomarus is they can currently be leveled up with the skill books, which is a video I will do probably after this one, maybe tomorrow or so. I have some skill books saved up. I want to use them, and but I'm not going to use the Cocomaru books until Light Dark is released, because I'm not sure how that works, if you actually have to have the Astromon, or if it just applies to a random element and whatever. I haven't checked them out yet, but we'll get to the bottom of it. All around, he's solid, and I probably would build him if I got one, at least for the Astro Guide reward, but Also, I mean, he could be definitely decent in Titans with his 70% two-turn attack, and Blind can also be used there, especially on the Dark Titan. Blind is can be a lifesaver because Dark has 100% crit damage versus all the other ones. Getting him to not crit is a lot more important, I would say, than every other Titan. And being a Dark type, he'd be fine there as pretty much every other element. I would build him very survivable though. It's kind of unfortunate he is balanced instead of a tank or a defender because he is a pure debuffer here. Regardless, I would go HP defense on him. Then again, it is debatable. Like if you want to use him other places besides Titan, you may want to give him a crit rate and an attack gem and kind of make him like that. Because he is a Dark type, he'll have that natural 100% crit damage, and you can take advantage of that with a crit rate gem. And since he is balanced, he will have quite a bit of attack. As you can see here, 2800. That looks definitely more attacker stats, but he also has quite a lot of HP. Actually pretty good stats here because it looks like the lowest is recovery, takes a big hit there in exchange for really good stats up here. So stats are really good. And he's a Dark type. Now that I look at his stats, I'm actually more leaning towards the crit rate and attack gem, and then probably an HP. He'll do pretty good damage and get that attack down and blind off. If you're only going to use him for Titans though, I probably would recommend more survivable so he can get off those important debuffs. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Cocomarus. Tell me what you guys think about them in the comments down below. Also make sure to drop a like if you did enjoy. I would really appreciate it. Thanks as always for watching, and until next time.